like my world is falling apart. Seems like everything I know is crumbling away. Sometimes it feels like you're not there. Listening to my every prayer. So I whisper through the silence, I call out into the void. I'm longing for a breakthrough, I need to hear your voice. Feels like it all just runs together. Life feels like a roller coaster, ever changing the weather. Just striving for a sense of normalcy. But I know despite how it feels, you'll never leave. So I whisper through the silence, I cry out into the void. I'm longing for a breakthrough, I need to hear your voice. So I whisper through the silence, I cry out into the void. I'm desperate for a breakthrough, I need to hear your voice. And you say, come, all you weary. Come, all you broken. Come and I will give you rest. You say, come, all you weary. Come, all you broken. Come and I will give you rest. So I hear you through the silence, calling out through the void. You give me my breakthrough, and you tell me I am yours. You say I heard you through the silence, shout you never need to fear. I hope you learn through the silence that I'll always be right Feels like my world is falling apart. Seems like everything I know is crumbling away. but I remember all you've said and done. You're the rock on which I stay.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Josiah. Thank you for coming back and watching. This was my first drum cover in probably a year and a half. I think it was about February of 2022 was the last time I released a video. This feels like a little bit of I don't know. It's a little bit of self-promotion, which is fine. You know, that's kind of what happens sometimes. This was a drum cover of the song Silence from my debut EP, Silence, which was released last June, I believe it was. Yeah, so I released an EP last June. I'd been working on it for, I think one of the songs literally has been in the writing process, one of the songs on the EP, since probably 2013, 2014. So this has been like a dream of mine for a while now, and 2022 was finally the year that it happened. This song, Silence, was the title track off of the EP, and I mean, as the title track, it's probably, definitely my favorite song on the album. And it's got a little bit of a story behind it, as all songs do, because, you know, songwriters need a story to write a song about, or there's not really a song there. So, this song, Silence, was my 2020 song. As we all know, 2020 was a pretty crazy year. And through it all, you know, everything kind of felt a little bit out of control, which, I mean, that's fair. Everything did that year. And to some extent still does. But anyway, this song came out of 2020. So what was happening was, I think it was March or April of that year. You know, everyone was home from work. The world was going absolutely insane while we were all locked in our houses. And I was going through a time where I was crying out to God, saying, you know, what's going on here? What's going to happen next? Where do we go from here? You know, life was not what we had pictured it in 2020. You know, we went into it, hey, we've got 2020 vision. We're going to live our best lives in 2020. Yeah, that didn't really happen. So I'm sitting in my room and just crying out to God, going, you know, what is going on right now? What the world's going crazy. I don't understand anything right now. What's happening? And as some of you or most of you know, sometimes when you call out to God, you don't hear anything back. And I guess that's the place I was in at that point. I was crying out and I wasn't hearing anything back. And nothing made any sense, and I was just confused because, you know, I wasn't hearing anything back. So through all this, I just kept pressing. I was hearing nothing, and I mean, it was getting a little bit, you know, frustrating, honestly, because, you know, the world's going crazy. God's there. He says he's always there for us, and he is. But in those moments of not hearing anything back, you wonder, hey, is he actually there? But I just kept pressing. I was reading through my Bible one day, and I came across the verse that said, "Come to me, all you who are weary. Come to me, all you who are burdened and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And that became the bridge of this song, because as I'm writing this song, as I'm not hearing anything back, I'm just crying out, God, it feels like everything's falling apart. Everything I know is crumbling away. Sometimes I can't hear you. But if I'm pushing through that silence because I need you, I'm just going to keep pressing. And as I was praying that, this verse came up in my Bible reading plan. And that was when I began once again to hear him through that silence. Because even when you are in the silence, even when it seems like he's not talking back to you, even when it feels like you're all alone, he's not only there, he's closer than there. Because, the Bible says there's a friend, Jesus, who sticks closer than a brother. He's always with us, no matter what we're going through, no matter if we feel like he's there or not, he's there. He's listening to us. He's helping us learn through that time when we can't hear him, or we think we can't hear him. He's helping us learn that he's always there. No matter what we're going through, he's there. He's got our back. So yeah, that's the story behind the song Silence from my EP Silence. I'm going to drop the link in the description. I figured, this is kind of the type of song that I've covered in the past. It's a lot of, I've covered a lot of CCM in the past, along with some rock and roll and a little bit of, Christian punk pop, which, I cover the music that I love. But, so I figured that this song was probably the best song from the EP to do a drum cover of, to really, get everybody, exposed to my music. If you liked what you heard, I'm going to throw a link in the description for the EP. It's on Apple Music. It's on iTunes, which is Apple Music, but iTunes is better because you get to buy instead of just streaming. And buying albums is always better than streaming for artists. So yeah, if you have the funds, if you have the ability to do that, really appreciate it. If you liked what you heard, go ahead and check that out. Special shout out to Helm Productions, my buddy Noah, who is the one that produced the Silence EP. I actually played almost all of the instruments on the album. My sister did a little bit of background vocals and some violin work. And Noah, one of the best electric guitar players I know, as well as a fantastic audio engineer, he came in and did a lot of the electric guitar work on top of some of the stuff that I had done with the guitar as well. So special shout out to Helm Productions. If you have any video, audio needs, he's the guy I would send you to. Fair warning, he doesn't edit my videos. I do that myself because it's fun. But so, this production quality, not the same as the production quality you will be getting from him, because he's absolutely fantastic and gifted at all of that stuff. So check him out if you have any video or audio needs. Yeah, thanks again for watching. Thanks for checking out my EP, and I will see you all real soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.